Austin. This is Joe MC, and we are at South by. We're at the Hemp and Garden Show in the beautiful Steampunk Cafe. As promised, we said we're going to interview some vendors here, and we've got a very interesting one. Mr. Chris Mueller is going to tell us all about protection networks. Chris, there's a lot of security companies, probably thousands and thousands. What makes your company different than the others?
My company is very specialized in the high security industry for high risk customers, clients that have high values, banks, jewelry stores, ATMs, pharmaceutical companies that have controlled substances, government, military, Department of Defense, things that are high risk.
Okay, now are you a startup or are you an established company?
We've been in business for 28 years.
28 years, wow. And I understand you're based in...
I'm in Texas. We have offices in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, and Houston.
Okay, fantastic. Chris, I understand you do some things with the cannabis industry.
Well, the cannabis industry is a little late to Texas. In 2015, Governor Abbott signed the Compassionate Use Act for people that have intractable epilepsy that can be mitigated by cannabis type of treatment. Currently, our state legislature in Texas is meeting, and there are other bills that are looking to broaden the scope of cannabis usage for pain management, decriminalization of less than 2 ounces. It would remain to see if those will be passed, but as of right now, those that are inflicted with intractable epilepsy will be allowed to buy and purchase products here that are actually cultivated in the state of Texas.
Wow, fantastic. So this may be the first step into getting marijuana out there as far as medicinal purposes concerned.
Oh, it will be. The goal is to have 3 cultivators or dispensaries up and running by September of this year.
Wow. Okay. I can speak on a personal level. I had someone very close in my family, and what she did is she broke her hip and dislocated her shoulder and had an onslaught of shingles at the same time. I mean, you talk about pain. This lady was in pain. She was going to the doctors twice a week to get pain shots. They gave her the hardest stuff out there. And then somebody suggested Marinol to her. And she took it for about 2 weeks, and the pain started subsiding, like from a 10 down to a 5, and then after another week or so, it was gone. And she's never used it since, and she's never had the pain since. So that's my experience with, a derivative of marijuana.
Well, that's a good story, and apparently, there are quite a few people that we have met here at Hemp and Garden that have used a cannabis type of product for pain management and have found relief. So, under that scenario, that there does seem to be people who have chronic pain do seem to have positive results with cannabis-related products. And it's good to hear that the state of Texas is going to see that and possibly actually broaden the usage of the legality of cannabis produced products.
That's interesting. A lot of my listeners know that I'm a 22-year Army veteran, retired, and I deal a lot with veterans. I'm a veteran advocate, have been for 22 years. And I talk to a lot of them, and, they're battling with PTSD, post-traumatic stress. Does marijuana help with that? Is there any studies out with that?
There appears to be. There was a speaker yesterday that talked about the individuals that have PTSD and how cannabis-related products have been used, or studies that have been used. I can't quote you which studies those are, but have had actually positive results because of cannabis-related products.
Wow, great. I mean, anything to help with post-traumatic stress, because, these poor guys and ladies, they're going through hell. And me, as a Vietnam veteran, we went there, we did our 12 months, 13 months, and we were home, and that was it. But these poor son of a guns, they're there for 3-4 tours, turning the button on, turning the button off, turning the button on, and that's really what screws up their mind. So anything that can help them out there there. I hope they do a lot more with that study, and maybe someday, the marijuana will be able to help them out too.
I think we all hope that they can find relief.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Look, Chris, I appreciate your time. I'm going to give you about a minute or so to just talk to our folks and tell them what you want about your company.
We're privately owned, family-owned business that started in Dallas, Texas, 1989. We have fortunately had wonderful growth and opportunities in Texas. When you see construction cranes, that actually bodes very well for my industry and life safety products. And if you were out there looking for security-related products for your home and business, there's a lot of options. Make sure you vet them properly, and make sure you read your contract front and back. It's important that you do that. There's a lot of options out there. If you're not happy with the provider that you have, there's always somebody out there that can help you. And hopefully it's an independent business owner like myself.
Wow, thanks, Chris. Great information. Listen, before you go, if the folks want to get in touch with you, how do they get in touch with you?
Any question, you need to reach us at 1-888-5-PROTECT. 888-5-PROTECT.
Okay, Austin. Thank you, Austin. That was Chris Mueller, and that was Protection Networks. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
Same here, bud.